he he brought to us a very important topic for all of us today. I think the topic is very interesting for all of us. The participant presence here shows the interest as well. So over to you, Yasin bhai.
Yeah, thank you very much, Shahid sir, for giving me this an excellent opportunity to come onto the MFIRD platform to conduct this webinar. And I especially thanks to all participants, even though today is Sunday, and they take out their valuable time to come and join this webinar. Definitely, this webinar going to be very informative for all you people, and definitely same here, because we are investing our valuable time to learn something. That is a great thing, right? So can you hear me all? Good afternoon once again.
Yeah, we can hear you, Yasin. Good
Yeah,
afternoon.
thank you very much. So today we are going to have this webinar on how to achieve the financial freedom. And, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank once again for Shahid Bhai and other entire team of MFIRD to providing me this excellent opportunity to conduct my webinar with all you respected people. Right. So I just want to give some brief information about me. This is Sheikh Yasin, and all your blessing. Recently, I become a certified independent director from Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs under the aegis of Corporate Affairs Minister of Corporate Affairs, Government of India. And I'm acting as an award-winning business coach, franchisee consultant, international corporate trainer, and motivation speaker. My firm name is SY Business Consultancy. So basically, I'm a seasoned MBA professional from University of Wales, Cardiff, UK, specialization in marketing. And it is my immense pleasure to inform you that I had worked with leading MNCs in Dubai and Qatar. In Dubai, I was working with Dell Computers as a customer care manager. Then I worked with Nokia Corporation as a key account manager. And then in 2011, I shifted to Qatar. I got an opportunity to work with Apple as a business development manager, which is next to general manager. During my stint as a senior management position, I have insightful exposures to various international locations, and I used to deal with all CXOs in Qatar. And it is my immense pleasure again to inform you that I was the number one salesman for iPhone 6 and iPhone 6s in Qatar that time. But due to some family issue, I come back to India in 2018, specifically about my father's health issue. And before lockdown, unfortunately, my father passed away. And then I got stuck in India. Then during the COVID, as you know, that the whole world was standstill and the things were shifted online, everything. Then I got associated with Franchise India, which is Asia's largest integrated franchising solution company, to work with them as an independent franchisee consultant. During those time, we used to sit down thrice a week all across India, around 120 consultants to share the Indian market information. And I got to know everything about franchisee business during those days. And I learned a lot of good things from Franchise India as well. Then post-COVID, I started my own company called SY Business Consultancy, wherein I'm a founder and CEO of the company. And I started building my own ecosystem right from my place, Solapur. Then many cities in Maharashtra and Hyderabad, then Bengaluru, then Chennai, and some part of Gujarat as well. So today, I believe this is a good information, and my association is with many organizations yeah, across globally. That is one of the best institute like University of Wales, Cardiff, UK, and recently I become a part of Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs. I am a proud BNA member as well. I associated with Franchise India. I associated with Maharashtra Chamber and Commerce of Industry. I definitely associated with the Muslim Chamber of Commerce of Industry, Pune, then Bada Business, Rifa Chamber and Commerce of Industry, All India Muslim Development Council, and all, so forth and so on. So my voice is very clear to all of you. Just
Yes, Yasin. You can.
yeah. One second, I'll run the PPT. Shahid Bhai,
G.
I'm not able to run the PPT.
Okay. Your enter is not working.
Sorry?
Your enter key is not working.
No, I think it's not working here.
Okay. Let me try to share.
If you stop, I'll share.
Yeah, please. Or I'll try one more time, Shahid bhai.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. You can try using mouse also.
Yeah, you can see now my screen.
Yes.
You can see now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
See, three important principles for all successful people who got the financial freedom in the businesses. As you know that कैसे कामयाबी business बनाता है तो इन तीन बातों का हमेशा आपको याद रखना चाहिए. First and foremost important thing is patience. You know, a lot of good people who got the financial freedom across world and in India also, they got a lot of good patience in their life. Because if you're not having a patience, definitely you're not going to achieve your goals. And if you have the patience, then you know the patience will give the final result for you. And the second important thing is persistence. If you want to achieve something, definitely you have to have the persistence with you, and which is very, very important in your personality. Because unless and until if you don't have the persistence, definitely you are not going to go through out of your goal. And third important thing is passion. Passion, जुनून जिसको कहते हैं हम लोग, पैशन विल रीच यू टू योर गोल. एंड पैशन ऐसा होना चाहिए कि आपके दिल में या आपके
Which
सीने में आग
class
लगनी
is
चाहिए.
this, sir?
सॉरी.
Sir,
हेलो. यस.
sir, which class is this? Which
Yeah,
class is this, sir?
yeah. I responded to your message. It's the financial freedom, getting financial freedom.
सर ये बड़ों की क्लास है या छोटे की?
Hello.
हेलो सर.
So we can use the chat for the discussion. Okay.
ओके सर.
डिस्कशन में शायद भाई स्क्रीन नजर आ रही है.
जी जी.
वन सेकंड.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, one second. I cannot able to see my screen actually. One second, guys. You can see my screen? Hello?
No, not yet.
You can see now?
Not
No,
yet.
not yet.
No.
Now?
No, no.
Shahid bhai, there is something wrong, I believe. Please say I will try. One second, Shahid bhai. One second. Now you can see.
Yes, very much.
जैसे आप देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे most of the famous Indian business people, I mean, they got all these three important things in their life and they become a very famous business tycoon and they got all financial freedom. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
I
Hello?
see your screen.
G, okay. See, when we want to talk about achieving our financial freedom, we have to understand what is the financial freedom. First of all, I'll welcome to this comprehensive guide on achieving financial freedom. In this presentation, we will explore strategies and steps to help you build wealth, gain independence, and secure a comfortable financial future. Whether you are just starting your financial journey or looking to optimize your current approach, this presentation will provide valuable insights and actionable advice to help you to reach your financial goals. So we are going to have the introduction of the financial freedom. What does it mean by the financial freedom? Financial freedom is a state where you have enough financial resources to live comfortably without actively working. It is about having control over your finances and the ability to make choices that align with your values and goals. In this presentation, we will explore the concept of financial disturbance. कुछ आ रहा है शायद में. I request everyone to keep their mic on silent, please. In this presentation, we will explore the concept of financial freedom and its importance in achieving and fulfilling a life. First of all,
You are on mute.
financial freedom. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now it's okay.
Understanding the financial freedom. Gain insight into what financial freedom truly means and how it can impact your life. And second important thing is you have to have the actionable strategies. In actionable strategies, you have to learn the practical steps and techniques for building wealth and managing your finance very effectively. And the third important thing is you have to have the long-term financial success. In this long-term financial success, definitely you have to discover how to create a sustainable financial plan that supports your goals and aspirations. So we have to define here the financial freedom. If I'm to define the financial freedom in this particular term, financial freedom is more than just having a money. It is about achieving a state of financial independence that allows you to live life on your own terms. And we are going to explore here the key characteristics that define the true financial freedom. The first is passive income. Nowadays, if you are hearing this word passive income is very, very important in our day-to-day life today, because this income generated without acting the work, such as investments or rental properties. And the second important thing is financial independence, the ability to maintain your desired lifestyle without relying on a regular paycheck, because we are into different profession and we are depend upon the paycheck, right? But paycheck will not give you the financial independence or freedom. But if you are having the additional source of income, then definitely that give you the financial independence. Then everybody want to live debt-free living. Why? Because we have to eliminating and significantly reducing our debt to increase financial flexibility and reduce our stress. There are many paths which we have to have the financial freedom. Here, I'm going to mention only 4 paths that give us the financial freedom. Achieving financial freedom requires a structured approach and commitment to long-term goals. Here are some essential steps to guide you on your journey towards financial independence. Because when we have to have the structured way or structured approach and commitment for our long-term goals, then definitely we have to have the financial freedom. And first is setting a financial goals. You have to define very clearly your goal, financial goal, then achievable objectives for your financial future as well. Then second important thing is creating a budget, because we have to develop a comprehensive plan to manage your income and expenses effectively. I'm going to give you details in the later slides actually. Here I'm just pointing out some paths for the financial freedom. And third important thing is building an emergency fund. definitely establish a financial safety net to handle the unexpected or unforeseen situations in our life. And the fourth important thing is investing wisely, because we have to have the informed decision wherein we have to invest our hard-earned money, right? So these are the four paths for the financial freedom. And the most important thing is everybody, like, whether like you're into businesses, if you're into startup businesses, or you're professional, if you're a student, definitely we have to set a smart financial goal. Setting a goal is not very important, but setting a smart goal is very, very important, because in smart goals we are going to have the effective goal setting, which is very crucial for financial freedom. That using the smart framework that ensures that your goals are well defined and attainable. We have to break down this into smart goals and explore how they apply to our financial objectives. In smart, that means specific. S means specific. We have to be very specific and clearly define what you want to achieve, avoiding the vague and general statement. Because basically people, when they are going to set a smart goal, they are going to have very vague and general statement, which is not going to work at all. But if you are going to have the specific statement for your financial goal, definitely it will work. And as you know, that specific is very terrific. So we have to have very specific statement about your financial goal in your life, and that could be measurable one. Establish a concrete criteria for measuring progress toward your goal. Because once you,
छोटों के लिए या बड़ों के लिए?
sorry, when you have to set a specific goal, definitely you should know how to measure your goal. Measure means definitely there is a roadmap. In that roadmap, you have to define each and every activity for the month, for the week, for the day, and for the month. Then you can able to measure your goal, and that gives the result actually. And as you know that mostly young generation people nowadays, they have to have the instant gratification, which is not going to happen when you have to set a smart financial goal. Because we have to set a smart financial goal in a such a way that it should be achievable one. Because if you see all the people who are like, who are having a financial freedom, it could be like, Ambani's, Adani's, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, or any other people you can consider. They have the achievable, they set the achievable goals, and setting the realistic and attainable gives you current circumstances, because we have to understand your capacity and capability, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or God given each and every human being as a USP, because my skills, my capability cannot match with you, and your skills and capability cannot match with me, because we are like unique, and it is God creation. So definitely everyone has its own strength, everyone has its own weaknesses as well. So we have to decide a smart goal which is achievable. And fourth important thing is it should be relevant, because you have to ensure your goals align with your overall financial planning and personal values. Because we have our personal values and we have our own financial planning as well, but that could be relevant to your financial goal. And the fifth is time bonding. As you know that time is not the asset, but time is very precious asset. When if you are not going to have the time bond for your smart financial goal, that means definitely we have to defeat the purpose of having a smart financial goal. So we have to align the time for our each and every activity in our life, so that we can achieve that activity within the time period. And time is very important. Creating and managing a budget, because see, earning the money is a different thing, but managing your budget is a very different thing. I have seen a lot of people, they have good earnings, but they fail to manage the budget. So definitely we have to have this structured way wherein we have to manage our budget. A well-structured budget is the foundation of financial freedom. It helps you understand your income and expenses, allowing you to allocate funds wisely and prioritize your financial goals. Here we have to explore effective budgeting techniques and tools to help you to take control of your finances, because it is very, very important that you have to understand your income sources and you have to understand your expenses as well. And for that reason, managing budget is very important to get the financial freedom. Tracking income and expenses. We have to have regular monitor all our sources of income and categorize your expenses to gain a clear picture of your financial situation. Many people, when they are going to get a good amount of money, they are spending unnecessary for anything. And at the end of the day, they are failing shortage of money. because they fail to track their financial they fail to track their income and the expenses. And the next important thing is budgeting tool. You know that we are living in a very digital era, right? Utilizing budgeting apps and software to streamline the process and gain valuable insights into your spending habits. There are a lot of good softwares are available. There are a lot of good apps are available wherein you can track your budget. These tools can be very useful because as a human, we can do a lot of mistakes while managing our budget. But if you want to use these tools or softwares or apps, definitely you should monitor your expenses and your revenue in a very precise manner. There is one more concept that I am utilizing for myself and I am advising to utilize other people as well. It's a 50-30-20 rule, because whatever earning you have, you should allocate 50% to your basic needs, and then you have to allocate 30% to the wants, and remaining 20% definitely you have to put either in saving or you have to clear your debt, so that you have to have the balanced approach for your finance, right? Are you getting me, all people here?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. And the most important thing is now we have to have this, building an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a crucial component of financial stability, providing a safety net for unexpected expenses or income disruptions. We have to explore here the importance of emergency fund and strategies for building one effectively. Financial cushion. An emergency fund acts as a buffer against unforeseen circumstances, reducing financial stress and reliances on credit. As a human being, we never know that what will happen in the next moment. So definitely we have to arrange or manage the buffer fund always for the unforeseen circumstances to reduce our financial stress. We never know what will happen tomorrow. Maybe we are going to get any kind of emergency. So the recommended savings are here. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses in your emergency fund to provide adequate protection. It depends upon each human being actually, but the recommendation would be around 3 to 6 months of living expenses, whatever your budget. Like let's say, for example, some people, they have their family budget every month, maybe 30,000, 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh rupees. So according to the family budget, at least they have to allocate 3 to 6 months living expenses for their emergency fund, so that will give the adequate protection for their family, for themselves as well. Then automated savings. Set up an automatic transfer to your emergency fund to ensure consistent contributions. As earlier I told you, there are a lot of softwares are available. There are a lot of apps are available. Even though wherever you are having your bank account, they are going to have their automated saving systems, so that you can give them the standing instructions, so that every month that standing instructions amount will be saved to your emergency fund. And that is a good way or good habit for each and every individual. I especially encourage all you people to use that apps and bank savings, wherein you have to arrange that amount into the emergency fund. Then expense reduction. Identify and cut unnecessary expenses to accelerate your emergency fund growth. Definitely, if you want to increase your emergency fund, definitely you have to identify and cut the unnecessary expenses which we are going to have. That will save a lot of good amount of money for your emergencies. Understanding different types of debt. All you know that debt is a trap actually, and it is very, very, very bad for debt. Not all debt is created equal.
Reply portion I think.
Could you please go on mute?
All people here, can I request you something? Because you have to keep your mic on mute actually, because it disturbs to the whole batch. So we have to understand the type of the debt here. Not all debt is created equal. Understanding the different types of debt and their impact on your financial health is crucial for effective debt management. We are going to explore the distinctions between secured and unsecured debt here, as well as good debt and the bad debt. What does it mean by the secured debt? Secured debt backed by collateral such as mortgage or car loans generally has lower interest rate but risk asset loss if not repaid. Because individual, they wanted to go for car loans and other credit loans as well. Because when we have to have that kind of debt, definitely we have to provide the collateral for the banks and other institutions. But here interest rate is very lower, but risk is there actually. What is unsecured debt? Debt not backed by collateral like credit card balance or personal loans usually has higher interest rate due to increased lender risk. Because unsecured debt, because we are not going to provide them the collateral, therefore the financial charges and the interest is very high here. What is good debt and bad debt? Now you have to ask me the question, what is the good debt? Good debt means it increase your net worth to generate income like students loans and mortgage. Because taking an education loan or taking a loan wherein you have to invest for learning, like a lot of good courses are available there. If you have to take the loan for learning, that's mean that loan will give a lot of earnings in future. So that is, I mean to say, this is a good debt. But the bad debt is like typically doesn't provide long-term benefits and often carries high interest rate. Because bad debt is always stressful for us. And I can see in today's world, a lot of people, they have the bad debt. Because of the bad debt, they are under stress and they are not managing their stress and they are becoming very negativity. They are going to go to negativity and they are facing a lot of problems in their personal and professional life as well. Now we are going to have the strategies how we are going to pay off the debt, because effective debt repayment is crucial for achieving financial freedom. There are two popular methods of tackling debt, are debt snowball and debt avalanche methods. Now I'm going to tell you what are these things. Debt snowball method, focus on paying off small debt first, regardless of interest rate. This method provides quick wins and motivation, because if you have good amount of debt on you, so we have to think snowball method. Snowball method, what it will do? It will do the smaller debt first, because we have to clear up the smaller debt first, regardless of the interest rate. And this method will provide the quick wins and stressful life for you. And second is debt avalanche method. In this debt avalanche method, we have to prioritize the debt with higher interest rate first. The approach saves more money in interest over time, because in debt avalanche method, if you have to pay highest interest rate and the financial charges, definitely the principal amount plus the debt, it will compile your interest, and that is very very bad method for you. So definitely you have to list down the debt whatever you have, and according to the highest interest rate, you have to pay the debt for the highest interest rate first. So that will save a lot of good amount of money here. And then avoiding the future debt. You should always practice reasonable credit use and budget for debt repayment to prevent the debt accumulation. Debt accumulation is a very, very bad trap, because it gives a lot of higher interest rate and principal amount is going to again still there, but you are spending good amount of your hard-earned money for paying just only the interest rate. Okay. Here, I'm going to tell you 7 smart ways to manage your debt. There are a number of good ways if you want to go through other information, but here I'm going to mention only 7 smart ways to manage your debt. The first important way is always try to pay more than the minimum due balance on credit card. Because as you know that I don't suggest to have the credit card first of all, but the people who has a credit card, they always try to pay more than the minimum amount, so that they can interest the financial charges and the interest rate as well. And the second important thing is you have to create an additional source of income to quickly bring down the debt. Now we are living in digital area. There are a lot of good additional source of income that we can create. You can act as a freelancer, you can act as affiliate marketing, you can be an insurer, you can sell any as per the season, because in India a lot of seasons are coming. In Diwali, in Ramzan, in Bakrid, you can sell a lot of good things so that you can get additional source of income and you are going to pay your debt very quickly. Then third is reducing non-essential expenses to free funds for your fast debt repayment. Because when we are going to identify where we are spending unnecessary things, then definitely if you want to cut down that one, you are saving a lot of good amount of money, and that money you can use for repayment of your debt. And the fourth important thing is you have to have the negotiation skill with you, wherein you can start negotiating with your lender for easier repayment systems. Because maybe if you are into business, your vendors and suppliers, you have to have that kind of good negotiating power with them, so that they can give the freedom for the repayment of your debt. and that is a good way of saving a lot of money and time, and that amount you can utilize for fast moving items, so that your sales is going to increase very fast, and you are going to use that amount for the purchasing the goods and for purchasing the goods which is fast moving. And the fifth important thing is pay off loans with highest interest rate first. Whatever loans you have, if the interest is very high, you try to identify those loans and try to pay the principal amount as soon as possible, so that you can save a lot of good amount of money. Then the sixth important way of managing the debt is you have to restructure the loans or consolidate them for manageable EMIs. This is a very good option, I would say. I don't suggest for this, but since we are into this method or system, definitely we have to give them the ways where we have to manage the debt. You have to restructure your loan in such a way that it should be consolidated in EMI system. EMI means easy monthly installment, where we have to manage your income, and then you have to pay your debt as well. Then seventh most important way is downsize. Get a smaller car, house, etc. to save more for debt repayment. Because people, what they're doing, exactly, if they're going to get a good job, if they got a good business, if they got good startup, they try to always get bigger car, bigger house, bungalows, and so many things, because they want to show their their personality to their car with their houses and all. But this is very bad actually, because in India there is no such sustainable business. Or even though if you are a working professional, you never know whether tomorrow you are going to be with the job or not. If something goes wrong with your job, if something goes wrong with your business, definitely you are going to have big impact on your life. So when you have to start your life, try to get minimum car, smaller car or smaller house, unless until you establish completely, unless and until you have financial freedom together. Right? Are you getting me, all people there?
Yes, thank you.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here we have to invest very clearly on wealth creation, because unless and until we don't have wealth creation, we are not to manage our budget. So investing is a powerful tool for growing your wealth over a time and achieving financial freedom. Here we have to explore the importance of investing, various investment types and strategies for creating balanced investment plan. Types of investments, as you know, that stocks. I suggest here, if you can go and do kind of research on halal stocks, which is Sharia compliances, which gives a lot of good money while investing. And definitely you have to look for bonds. Either it could be from the government or non-government or for multinational companies. There are always bonds wherein there is a good opportunity that we can invest for our wealth creation. Mutual funds, it depends. You have to read carefully terms and conditions for mutual funds, which is applicable for you or not, as per your culture, as per your values and all. It depends, right? And there are a lot of good mutual funds are available. But again, this is my suggest to you. You have to do your due diligence. You have to do a lot of good research on those companies and mutual funds before investing your hard-earned money, because this is one of the good way for wealth creation. And definitely real estate. As you know that specifically, if I'm going to talk about the real estate market in India, it's a booming. And Hyderabad particularly, if I'm going to talk, Hyderabad is one of the fast growing real estate market in India, because Hyderabad is one of the safe and secured city wherein people are investing in real estate market, because Hyderabad connectivity through road, through airport, through rail network, through excellent actually. And being in the center part of the country, and people are more about to invest in real estate in Hyderabad, because Hyderabad become IT hub as well after Bengaluru. Hyderabad is the second largest city for MNCs, for IT businesses. So this is one of the best wealth creation method wherein you have to invest your buffer money or saving money into real estate. And definitely individual retirement accounts. See, individual retirement account, I'm not specific about the people who are getting retirement, but this applies to the passive income as well. Because if you are having a passive income, definitely apart from the active income, passive income will give you a lot of good opportunity wherein you have to do the wealth creation for you. And second is investment plan. Create a plan that aligns with your risk tolerance and financial goals. You have to understand the risk tolerance, how much risk that you can tolerate. See, as I told you, each and every human being is very unique. Some people, they have the high risk tolerance, but some people, they cannot have the risk tolerance at all. So it depends upon your capacity. And accordingly, you have to have your investment plan for the wealth creation. Considering the facts such as asset allocation and diversification to balance potential returns with risk management. You have to always do the risk management for your own investment as well. And the third important thing is save early. Professional people or business people, what they do exactly, when they have good business, when they have the good job, they don't focus on saving early. They said, yaar, baad mein se kar lenge na, itna jaldi kya hai? Abhi to job laga hai, now we have to enjoy our life. But this is very wrong method, I would say, because wealth creation does not happen overnight. It requires systematic habit of saving with early start. As soon as you get the job or as soon as your business is running good, then definitely you have to apply the saving plan. That is 50, 30, 20. That means you are to have this kind of habit. And if you start this habit early from your age, definitely over the period of time, you can see you are on a safest place for your financial freedom. So this early saving is very important, and I suggest all you people to start investing from the early stages of your life itself. How we are going to have the passive income? Because passive income is a very crucial component of financial freedom, as I told you earlier. Passive income allows you to earn money without active work, and we are going to explore various sources of passive income here and strategies for building multiple income streams. Rental income, as I told you, rental income in Hyderabad is very good actually, because Hyderabad is very booming real estate market in India. And if you want to invest in rental income, because this is one of the safest one, and properties always gives appreciation, not the depreciation. But if you talk about car and other things, that is a depreciating assets, wherein properties, land, and the shop commercial spaces is always give the appreciation, and that gives the rental income, and we can calculate the ROI, return on investment, very good in passive income. And second thing is investment dividends. Earn regular payments for dividend paying stocks or funds. As I told you, there are a number of good options are available for the investment for your dividends as well. And the royalties, receiving ongoing payments for intellectual property like book or music. There are a number of things that we can get the royalty income. Nowadays, as you know, that franchisee business is one of the best way that you can get the royalties for your ongoing businesses, because royalties is a sustainable income which gives a lot of financial freedom for you, and that royalty amount, if you want to invest in something, that will give the maximum earning as well. So royalties are very best things for your passive income as well. And there are multiple streams are there combining different passive income sources for increasing the stability, such as online courses, affiliate marketing, mobile apps. You can become a podcaster, you can become a YouTube channel, you can become a digital marketer, you can sell a lot of good courses, you can sell a lot of good insurances for car insurances and all. So there are a number of good multiple streams are available wherein you can generate the passive income. And the passive income give a lot of financial freedom, trust me, apart from the active income as well. Active income is like, if you're a doctor, if you're a professional, if you're an engineer, as and when you're acting, then only get your payment. But passive income will give the payment even though if you're not working. That's mean real estate and other things, as I told you. Financial independence and the lifestyle. See, on this earth, every individual, whether he or she, we wanted to have the financial independence so that we can have a good lifestyle. Achieving financial independence allows you to align your lifestyle with your values and goals. Definitely, everybody has its own values and goals. And we are going to explore here strategies for creating a lifestyle plan that supports your financial freedom journey. Lifestyle planning. Define your ideal lifestyle and align your financial goals to support it. Because everyone has his own lifestyle. Maybe some people, they wanted to have the luxurious lifestyle. Some people, they wanted to live with the limited lifestyle, planning and all. That depends upon individual to individual. But considering the fact that housing, traveling, hobbies, personal growth is your lifestyle. And a lot of people, they used to they love to travel across many cities. They love to travel across many holy places. They love to travel across very beautiful and natural places. And some people, they have good hobbies about having good eating and all. And some people, they are investing in personal growth. My suggestion would be, you have to invest a lot of good things in your personal growth, because personal growth will give you a lot of opportunity for earnings as well. Plus, personal growth means you have to invest for learning digital courses, you have to attend the exhibitions, you have to attend the courses, you have to attend the networking meet. There are a lot of good things happening around your places wherein you have to invest on a personal growth. Then after that, the living below your means. Practice mindful spending and prioritize savings and investment. Focus on experiences and purchase that truly add value to your life. We have to understand that what is the basic need of human being. But what is your basic need? Once you feel your basic need, definitely then you have to look for the wants. What I want exactly. Then after that, you have to look for the savings. That means you try to always live below your means so that you can save a lot of money, and this will give a lot of financial independence for you. And the financial discipline. Discipline is very important, because a lot of good business people I can understand, because being a business coach, consultant, corporate trainer, and motivational speaker, I am traveling to a lot of good places. I am meeting with a lot of good individuals and business people. But I'm sorry to say that they don't have any financial discipline, because earning the money is a different thing, but managing that money is very, very crucial. Because वो बोलते हैं ना, एक रुपया बचाएंगे तो एक रुपया सेव करेंगे. लेकिन हमारा क्या होता है कि हम लोग फाइनेंशियल डिसिप्लिन को बिल्कुल जानते नहीं, बिकॉज वी हैव टू मेंटेन द कंसिस्टेंट हैबिट्स एंड स्टे कमिटेड टू योर फाइनेंशियल गोल्स. इसको फाइनेंशियल डिसिप्लिन बोलते हैं. एंड इवन एज योर इनकम ग्रोज, रेगुलरली रिव्यू एंड एडजस्ट योर प्लान एज नीडेड. Definitely, if you are getting success in your business, or even though you are getting promotion, you are getting to get a lot of good perks in your job, definitely you have to review your spending and adjust your budget according to your need. In this way, you have to manage your financial discipline. If you got to know the financial discipline in a very professional manner, definitely you will see over the period of time, you will see a lot of good amount of money, and these habits will become your lifestyle. Right? So are you okay with me? Are you with me all?
Yes, thank you.
Hello? Yeah. Now we are going to discuss how we are going to overcome the financial obstacles. The path to financial freedom often comes with challenges. Understanding common obstacles and developing strategies to overcome them is crucial for long-term success. Now we are going to discuss some typical financial hurdles and how to address them is effectively. Unexpected expenses. As I told you, this is for the emergency fund. Build and maintain an emergency fund to handle unforeseen costs without derailing your financial plan. Because in unexpected scenario, if you want to seek the help from your friends, your relatives, or other colleagues, definitely everybody got their own finance. If you're not going to help from other people, then you're getting demoralized. But to avoid those things, definitely you have to focus on building the emergency fund. And second is income fluctuation. Develop multiple income streams and maintain flexible budget to adopt changing financial circumstances. Because no, there are different patterns, in our life. Like, when you have to have the festive season, definitely our budget is very high, and sometimes our budget is very low. Sometimes we have to have the marriage ceremony, engagement ceremony. Sometimes we have to invest for our children education. So definitely our income fluctuations are there. But to manage these challenges, if you have this kind of income fluctuation, you have to set a particular financial planning, so that you know how to save the money, where to allocate your budget. Accordingly, you have to manage it, right? And the market volatility. As you know that we have to be very focused on long-term goals and avoid making emotional investment decisions during the market's ups and downs. Now, what is happening in the market? You know that international market is under stress because of war situation, because of a lot of instability in the market, lot of volatility in the market. So we have to always keep watch the market situation. For that reason, how you have to understand, you have to read a lot of good newspaper on finance, and then you have to watch a lot of good news about the market situation to see how the market trends is going on, which industry is going up, which market is going down, and accordingly you have to have the informed decision to investment, and that will give the good amount of maturity, wherein you have to invest your hard-earned money. And then lifestyle inflation. Practical mindful spending and resist the urge to increase the expenses your income is growing. inflation is very, very high in India, and according to you have to plan your budget. And definitely lifestyle, yes, lifestyle is very important for each and every individual, but you should understand according to your income, you have to manage your lifestyle. There are technologies for the financial freedom. As earlier discussed with you, in today's digital age, technology plays a crucial role in achieving and maintaining your financial freedom. Now we have to explore some technological tools and platforms that can support your financial journey. Budget apps. Use mobile apps to track expenses, set financial goals, and monitor your progress in real time. As I told you earlier, there are different mobile apps are available. CRM system is there. Different Excel sheet is there. You can use the AI techniques wherein you have to track your expenses. You have to set the financial goals, and definitely that will give you the monitoring your progress on a real time basis. Because as you know that even though if you have to monitor your expenses in a very in a disciplined manner in the Excel sheet, you can manage properly. And there are different type of apps are also available, which is absolutely free. Just you have to log in and you have to put your credential, and then you have to use those apps to monitor your expenses in real time matter. Okay. And the second investment platform, leverage online brokerage and robo advisors for ease and cost effective investing. There are a lot of investment platforms are available, from financial companies and non-banking financial institutions. There are brokerages who can suggest you for your investment platforms as well. And the financial security, utilize secure digital tool for identify protection and fraud prevention. As nowadays you are hearing a lot of good messages after every call on your mobile phone, because a lot of frauds are happening. How to avoid that fraud? How to avoid this fraud? You have to be very secure digital tools, because you don't supposed to share your personal information or credentials to other your friends or other stranger people basically. Because nowadays people, they are calling you from unknown numbers, and they are going to put pressure on you saying that I'm from so and so department, you have to share me this information, you have to share me that information, and ultimately they are they are stealing your money. So for financial security purpose, definitely you should be very careful when you are going to utilize these digital tools. Okay. And the fourth important thing is you have to have the financial education. You have to access online courses and resources to enhance your financial knowledge. Because as I told you earlier, I have seen a lot of good people. They are earning good amount of money, but they don't have the financial educations. Financial education means they don't use any kind of budget apps. They are not having any kind of investment platform. They are not aware about the financial security, and ultimately they are failing to get the financial education, and they bother about their money, where to invest, how to invest, where to put, how to put it. So definitely for those people, I encourage to have the financial education for you people. There are a lot of resources available online and offline as well. And there are a lot of good advisors available in your area, wherein you can go and seek their help about the financial education. Now here, when you have to set a financial goal and personal values, then how you have to balancing the financial goal and personal values is very important. Achieving financial freedom should align with your personal values and life goals. It is very important to strike a balance between building wealth and living a fulfilling life that reflects your principles and aspirations. Because for us, principles are very important, and every individual has his own or her aspirations. But it is very important to balance your financial goal and the personal values. We don't supposed to leave our personal balance to set the financial goals, or we have to achieve the financial goals by leaving our personal values. No, it is not going to work. But the clever people, they know how to balance this. So it is very important that we have to have the value-based spending. Allocate your resources towards experience and purchase that truly matter to you, rather than following societal expectations. Everybody now in India, अगर वो अच्छी लाइफ जी रहा है तो मैं भी अच्छी लाइफ जीऊंगा, अगर वो बढ़िया कार ले रहा है तो मैं भी बढ़िया कार लूंगा. This is not the good way, because उसका कुछ गोल अलग है, आपके कुछ गोल अलग है. Then accordingly you have to have the value based spending. You don't supposed to spend like other people, because you should know your income, you should know your expenses, and accordingly you have to manage your spending, right? Then the ethical investment. Consider socially responsible or impact investing options that align with your values while still working towards your financial goal. Ethical investment में जैसे मैं बताया कि you have to think in a very as per your religion and as per your ethical values. You have to see and identify the opportunities wherein you have to have the ethical investment, wherein you are going to get a sustainable source of income. Then giving back. Definitely, there is a one core value of BNI that is called giver's gain. What you give to the people, that you will get in return. So you have to believe in giving back, because incorporate charitable giving or community involvement into your financial plan to create a positive impact while budgeting, while building your wealth. Because in our income or in our wealth, there are some poor people, they have their own right. So definitely we have to consider always giving back. When you give, definitely you'll get it back again. So God is so merciful on us, saying that if you have the giving hand, definitely God will give more things to you. Right? Are you with me, people? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Here, saving up for the future. What we have to have for the saving of the future, you have to have the long-term security. Because as you know that being a family people, or even if you are a student, we are looking for a long-term security. Because family people, they always think about their children's educations, their home, their other things as well. So saving will give you a lot of good future security for you. Saving is a step towards attaining the financial freedom. Definitely, if you don't have a saving, then definitely how you if you don't have the saving, how you going to get the financial freedom? If you don't have the saving concept with you, you are not going to get the financial freedom at any point in time. So definitely you have to start early to save your money. Saving money allows you to take calculated risk. You know what? How we have to take the calculated risk? As I told you, and we have to have the calculated risk, because each and every individual have their own tolerance, right? If कुछ लोग कैसे होते हैं, बड़ा risk लेंगे without having the money, then definitely if they fail into that particular task, they are under stress and they might take very stringent action with their own life, which is very bad for them and for their family member as well. So you have to be always take calculated risk either in your personal life or in your professional life. And as you know that saving always reduce your stress, because we have to understand life is not stable at any point in time. We are going to have ups and downs in our life, right? So we always focus on saving so that we can reduce the stress in future and in current life also. Saving allows you to take benefits of compound interest. If you don't take any kind of loans or any kind of debt, definitely we are not going to pay any compound interest. But if you have the savings, definitely we are not going to take any loan from the bank, and we are saving a lot of good amount of money to pay the compounding interest. That create an emergency fund, which is very important, as I told you. Diversify your saving into different assets. There are number of good assets you can create if you have a good saving with you, either into real estate, either buying the land. If you can invest in commercial spaces, you can invest in learning. These are the good methods wherein you have to diversify your savings to generate the good income. Now let's talk about your career choices and the financial freedom. Your career plays a significant role in your journey to financial freedom. Here we are going to explore how career decisions can impact your financial goals and strategies for aligning your professional life with your financial aspirations. Because when you want to have the career choices, definitely you look for financial freedom as well. Skill development. Continuously improve your skills to increase your earnings potential and job security. I'm going to mention one more core value of BNI, that is lifelong learning. Because if you invest in learning, definitely your earning will be exponentially good, right? And I am the person who always believe in lifelong learning. What I would say rather, the moment I stop learning, that would be the last moment of my life. That means we have to learn every time and we have to develop our skills. Now I can see a lot of good students. They are having their own degrees, but they are failed to have the skills, because now the era is completely changing. In future, people will not ask you about your degree. They wanted to know what the expertise skills you have. Therefore, I encourage you to improve your skills always. Skills could be like, personality development, effective time management, effective communication method, stress management, then do your SWOT analysis, do your self-assessment. These are all soft skills. Then you have to improve your skills because there is a huge demand in future for your skills, right? And second is entrepreneurship. Consider starting a business or a side hustle to create additional income streams and build long-term wealth. Entrepreneurship, now everybody is talking about entrepreneurship, but you have to understand the concept or fundamentals of entrepreneurship. And this is a very good way for young generation, for all people who are from engineering streams, who are from management stream, because getting a job is a very challenging days nowadays, but everybody is not inclined with the job. But some people, they are very inclined about the entrepreneurship. And there are a lot of good opportunities in India basically available for entrepreneurs. And India is a huge market for entrepreneurs. And there are a lot of good schemes either from central government or state government, but you have to aware about the schemes. And then you have to utilize or implement those schemes in your personal life so that you can become a successful entrepreneur. Third important thing is you should know how to work life balance. Seek career opportunities that offer flexibility and allow you to maintain healthy work-life balance. There are a lot of good mentors are available in the market. There are a lot of good coaches and consultants who are going to give you the concept about the work-life balance. Because nowadays, what we can see, people who are working in MNCs or regional companies, they're having a lot of stress on their mind. Either they're not going to have a good life with their family and they're always thinking about work. But yes, you have to think how you have to have that kind of strategy where you should understand maybe work and life balance you have to maintain, which is very important. That's the reason in metropolitan city, basically people they are struggling to maintain their work-life balance. But you should read a lot of good books which is available, a lot of good authors. They put their views, they share their personal experience, how to manage the work life, right? Which is very, very important nowadays. And the fourth important thing is career transition. Be open to career changes that align with your financial goals and personal values. I always seen the polls in LinkedIn, in other social media platform. Out of 100, all people they are ready to shift their jobs. But I don't know the concept. Either you have to decide, like when you have to shift the job, you're shifting the job for a career upliftment or for only money. Because see, if you have the career in a good way, definitely money falls back. अगर पैसे के लिए अगर job switch कर रहे हैं, that is not good. But you have to have the good experience with you. Of course, money is a matter. Money matters a lot. But definitely your experience gives a lot of opportunity wherein you can have multiple source of income, or you can have a lot of good opportunities in multinational companies or regional companies, and you can get very good payback. Right? So when you are, especially for career choices, when you think about the career transitions, you have to be very careful when shifting the job. Then how you have to maintain the financial freedom? Achieving financial freedom is a significant milestone in your life, whether in your personal life or professional life. But maintaining it requires ongoing effort and vigilance. As I told you, you have to have the vigilance in your life. Means clarity is power. You should have clarity in your life about your finance, right? And here we have to work or talk about strategies for preserving your financial independence and continuing to grow your wealth over time. Regular reviews. Conduct periodic assessments of your financial situation and adjust your strategy as needed. In earlier slides, as I told you, setting up a smart financial goal, which is very important for your regular reviews. That's been measured. You have to measure your achievement, your financial situation, and accordingly, you need to adjust the strategies as you need. Some people what happening when they are setting a smart financial goal, when they are working on strategies, if the strategy is not going to work, they always try to change the goal. But my suggestion is, instead of changing the goal, if one strategy is not going to work, you have to work on another strategy. But don't try to change the goal always, because if you have to change the goal always, definitely strategy has to change every time. But if one strategy is not going to work, definitely you have to work on another strategy, right? And the second is risk management. Risk management is such a very good chapter or such a good subject wherein we have to read a lot of good information about how to manage the risk in your professional and personal life, because it gives appropriate maintaining the appropriate insurance coverage and diversity in your investment to protect your wealth. Because if you want to protect your wealth, definitely you should know about risk management. कि पर्सनल और प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में रिस्क क्या आते हैं और उसको कैसे मैनेज करना है. Then lifestyle adjustment. Be willing to adapt your lifestyle to changing financial circumstances while staying true to your life value, to your values. To just show off to the world saying that what I am, that reflects your personal assets, that reflect your attitude, that reflect your personality. Don't just spend the money, but you should always like to adjust your lifestyle according to your income and according to your financial circumstances. That is very staying true to your values, because as I told you, value is very important for you. We are not going to leave our values and principle. We can sacrifice everything to save our values and principle. And that's the reason, if you know how to adjust your life according to your financial circumstances, definitely you have to stick with your values and principle. And the continuous learning. Learning के लिए तो definitely मैंने बताया कि भी learning, lifelong learning is the strategy wherein you are not going to achieve the financial freedom, but definitely you want to achieve the stability in your life. And you are going to be very knowledgeable person. That's what I'm saying to you. Like, if you have knowledge, you can discuss at any platform about any topic, but you have to have the continuous learning method. Nowadays, what is happening, especially for the graduate students, once they come out from the graduation, they think that now सीखना बहुत हो गया, अभी काम करना है. No, काम करने के लिए भी आपको सीखना पड़ेगा, और काम करते करते आपको बहुत कुछ सीखना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि सीखने में ही आपकी भलाई है. एंड लाइफ इज अ कंटिन्यूस लर्निंग प्रोसेस. दुनिया में इतना सारा नॉलेज है, कभी हम पूरा गेन ही नहीं कर सकते, राइट? तो लाइफ में हमेशा लाइफ लॉन्ग लर्निंग का कंसेप्ट अप्लाई करना जरूरी है. और इसके लिए बहुत सारे रिसोर्सेस अभी हमारे पास में अवेलेबल है. यू कैन अटेंड लॉट ऑफ कोर्सेज, you can read a lot of good articles, you can read a lot of good books on different topics, on different segments, right? A lot of good things are available to learn. Are you with me, all people?
Yes, sir.
Practical tips of financial freedom. There are a lot of good practical tips, but as per my observation here, I'm listing some practical tips for the financial freedom that requires consistent effort and smart decision making. There are some practical tips to help you on your own journey towards financial freedom. Regular reviews, as I told, conduct monthly financial reviews to track your progress and make necessary adjustment. As I told you, once you set a goal, try to work on the strategies. Don't try to change the goal always. Okay. Continuous learning, as I mentioned to you, automatic savings that have using different type of apps and softwares, things kind of things. And definitely seek advice. अभी हमारा concept क्या हो गया? We think that I am the only clever person in the whole world. I don't seek advice from anyone, and I don't get any advice from anyone. I am always good to give the advice, but I am bad to take the advice. ऐसा नहीं होता. No, none of us is perfect in the life, right? तो हमको सबके पास से कुछ ना कुछ सीखने को मिलता है. So we have to always seek the advice from the financial professionals when needed for specialized guidance expert, because financial experts, they are very expert about the financial things, and they can give you the complete roadmap about as per your income, as per your spendings. And then if you follow their chart, if you follow their advice, definitely you're going to get the financial freedom at the end of the day. Now we'll talk about one case study, right? Because मेरा ऐसा है, मैं कभी भी कोई भी अगर वेबिनार करता हूं तो विदाउट केस स्टडी माय लेक्चर, माय वेबिनार इज नॉट कंप्लीट. बिकॉज केस स्टडी से क्या होता है कि एक्चुअल लर्निंग हमारी क्या हो रही है, और हम लोग लर्निंग को हमारे प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में कैसे इंप्लीमेंट कर रहे हैं. तो हियर देयर इज वन जर्नी टू फाइनेंशियल फ्रीडम केस स्टडी. उसमें होता है, स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट में होता है, सारा, शी इज अ वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल, वाज स्ट्रगलिंग विद $30,000 क्रेडिट कार्ड डेट and living paycheck to paycheck despite a good income. She was having a good salary, good job, but she always having $30,000 credit card debt, and she had no savings and felt overwhelmed by her financial situation. तो उसने क्या किया, to avoid these things, she started education and planning. Sarah committed to learning about personal finance. She created budget, set a clear financial goals, and develop a debt repayment plan using the avalanche method. As I told you, avalanche method earlier, right? Then she started implementing that education and planning. She cut the unnecessary expenses, negotiated bills, and took on-site a gig. Every extra dollar went towards debt repayment. She also started an emergency fund and began educating herself about the investing. See, this is very important. Whatever learnings you have, if you're not going to implement in your day-to-day life, that learning has zero value. So if you have small knowledge, if you have small learning, but if you want to implement those learnings in your practical life, definitely you have to get the good result out of that. Then what happened in the first stage? Progress and adjustment. Within 18 months of time, Sarah paid off all the credit card debt. She then shifted focus to building savings and started investing in low-cost index funds through her company. So within 18 months of time, she learned a lot of good things and she planned and she implemented, and finally she paid off all the credit card debt. Now she is focus building savings and start investing in low cost index funds through her company. The company which she was working, she starts saying that, okay, this is the index fund that I need to invest. Now finally what happened? She got the financial independence. After 5 years later, Sarah has 6 month emergency fund. Just imagine. She got 6 month emergency fund, is maxing out her retirement accounts में उन्होंने रखा है, and has started investing in real estate, because as I told you, real estate is the best option for passive income, and Hyderabad is a very ideal place for real estate, and she feels confident and control of her financial future. That's mean within 5 years time she become she become financial independence, and she got a financial independence by applying all the processes, systems and strategies, and implementing those process, systems and strategies in our personal life. Now let's talk about second case study about the family wealth building strategies. Family success story illustrates how a family unit can work together to achieve financial freedom. Nowadays, we have joint family, we have nuclear family. What are family? Because even though your husband, wife, and 2 children, this is the family. Even though if 2, 3 brothers, 2, 3 sisters are staying together along with the parents, this is a joint family. But if you want to apply this concept, definitely you will see good result of financial freedom. So what we need to focus? Budgeting as a team, implementing a family budget with input from all members, fostering financial awareness and responsibility. Because when you are going to sit with the family, housewife or woman in your family, they can give better idea about the budget, because they know how to control the expenses. They know where to spend, how to spend, and where to invest and where to save. So you can take always their opinion while saving the money. And second thing, real estate investment. Gradually build a portfolio of rental properties, providing a steady stream of passive income. Because always, you never know in family what kind of expenses you need it. But if you have the regular saving, if you take the opinion of your woman, then definitely they have a lot of saving. If that saving could be invested in real estate market, that will give the stream of passive income, right? Education and career growth. Yes, obviously, we always wanted to give good education for our next generation, and we always invest in skill development that will give increased earning for both the partners, right? And diversified investments. Created a balanced portfolio for stocks, bonds, index funds, maximum long-term growth, and minimize the risk. So that you should understand how you have to diversify your investment in different segments. That will give maximum output with minimum risk. Are you with me, all guys? You understand the case study 1 and case study 2?
Yes.
Okay, next. So we are going to talk about the conclusion here. Your path to financial freedom. As you know that we have a lot of discussion about the financial freedom. We conclude this presentation on achieving financial freedom. Remember that the journey is unique for everyone. As I told you, all human being on this earth is very unique, and our journey is also very unique. Okay, by implementing the strategies and principles we have discussed here, you can create a solid foundation for long-term financial success and the independence, and stay committed to your goals. This is very important. You have to committed with your goals. Don't try to change the goal. Try to change the strategies. If that strategy is not going to work towards the goal, but don't try to change the goal. Remain flexible in your approach. You don't supposed to have really rigid approach to your goal. You should always flexible, right? And don't hesitate to seek guidance when needed. वो बोलते हैं ना, मैं सबसे बड़ा शाना, मेरे से कोई बड़ा शाना नहीं. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है. We are always incomplete. We have to seek the help from the expert people. Okay. And for that reason, you should set clear goal. As I told you, set clear goal means it should be financial smart goal and take the action. If you are not going to take the action, that means you are defeating the purpose of setting your smart financial goal. And stay motivated. Celebrate the small wins and keep your long-term vision in mind to maintain the momentum. Always celebrate your small wins and big wins as well, either with your family member, either with your friends or relatives, because that always give you motivation, right? And continuous improvement. How you to have the continuous improvement? Because you have to have the regular reviews and refine your approach to optimize your path to financial freedom, right? There is still there is some slides are there, but I'm going to take you. So 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. One second. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And the next would be you have attending this presentation on achieving the financial freedom, right? And I hope you have gained valuable insights and feel empowered to take control of your financial future. But remember, the journey to financial freedom is not marathon. It is not going to happen tonight, or it is not going to happen this month or next month or this week or that day, right? You should understand that your financial journey is not marathon, not a sprint. Stay committed to your goals and don't hesitate to seek additional guidance or resources as you progress in your path to financial independence. That means you have to have the further readings. You have to explore a lot of recommended books and resources to deepen your financial knowledge. As I told you, in Hyderabad itself, there are a lot of good experts are available. There are a lot of good, recommended books are available, and resources are also available to get your financial knowledge updated and take the action. Set a date to review your finances and start implementing the strategies discussed. Whatever the strategies we discuss here, definitely, if you're not going to take the action, that means that strategy is not going to work for you. So we have to prepare a particular roadmap or date-wise calendar to review your finances and start implementing those strategies what we discussed today. All right. Join a community, connect with like-minded individuals for support and share learning. This is very, very important. As you know that join a community means it is very important how you are networking these things, because nowadays networking is like a network. When you start networking, that's when you are increasing your network. So you have to always connect with your like-minded people or like-minded individuals to get their support and learn area. There are a lot of good like-minded people you will find it who are ready to share their experiences, who are ready to share their learnings as well. And they have to learn a lot from them. For me individually, in my life, I have seen a lot of people, they give a lot of good information to me, and I'm impressed with their information and the way they communicated their knowledge to me. And definitely you have to stay in touch for all the newsletter, ongoing tips and updates on the financial freedom. So I hope you got a lot of good information about how to achieve your financial freedom here. Thank you very much once again for attending today's webinar, taking out your valuable time, especially on Sunday, because Sunday is a family day. But still, you people are ready to invest in learning, and definitely, I hope if you are going to invest, implement these strategies in your day-to-day life, I'm definitely sure that you are going to get the financial freedom very soon. Sorry. Now we have to. I'm going to stop.
There on the chat.
Yeah, I'm going to stop the sharing here. And then definitely we are going to take the questions now.
Okay, sir.
Any questions? Anybody want to ask? See, and one more thing, I just wanted to request all you participants here. If you have any questions here, you can raise it, or otherwise you can. If now you cannot share the question, definitely you can convey your message to Shahid Bhai, and then he will to share with me. And definitely you can get a lot of good information on my website. You can visit to my YouTube channel also. That is, if you are going to search on YouTube SY Business Consultancy, definitely you will see a lot of good videos over there. And I'm available on LinkedIn also. I'm available on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as well. So definitely I need your help, and you can put Google reviews on me. if you're going to go to Google, just type SY Business Consultancy and you put your own opinion about today's webinar. You can give your feedback. You can ask any questions. Okay. And provide your reviews as well. And you can visit my YouTube channel, that is SY Business Consultancy, wherein you can see a lot of good videos over there. Definitely. Right. So I expect out of all this, you can ask me the question now.
So you
Yeah,
said
there is
about
one question in
15,
the
30,
chat.
40 rule. I know
Sorry.
you said about a 15, 40 rule. Some said.
50,
Sorry.
30, 20. No, he's talking about 50, 30, 20 rule.
Yeah. 50, 30, 20 rule is whatever income you have right now, you have to spend 50% out of that income on your basic needs. Then 30% on your wants, and remaining 20% always look for savings. That will give you the sustainable financial freedom for you. And if you're going to have this practice every month, then definitely you will see the good result out of that. And this is called as a financial discipline.
Can you repeat once again, sir?
That 50-30 rule, whatever income you are getting out of your business or from your job or from any source of income, you have to divide that income 50% on your basic needs. Basic needs means whatever, like, on your family expenses, and 30% wants. Wants mean for education, for lifestyle, for wellness. You have to spend 30% on that, and remaining 20% always you have to keep for your saving, because you have to spend that money for your children's education, for skill development, for learning the things. If you want to apply this 50-30-20 rule in your life, then you will see over the period of time there is a financial discipline that you are going to achieve.
But practically, this is very difficult, right? Because say in the month of Ramadan, we have to remove zakat. In the month of Bakrid, we have to give the qurbani. Then again, in the month of June, the education fees of the kids and all those things will be there.
Yeah,
So
it's not.
practically, it
It's
feels
not.
very difficult. It's very looks like impossible every month doing it like that.
Sorry, your voice is not clear. Come again.
Practically, it is very difficult because in some of the months like Ramzan, Bakrid, or kids' fees and all those things will have a lot of expenses.
Yeah, obviously. But see, this is what I'm saying to you. Earlier, you will feel that it is difficult. But once you start implementing in your day-to-day life, you will feel more secure and more comfortable. You try at least sometime, then you will see the result. See, for each and every new thing that we got to practice saying that we don't manage our budget, we don't manage our income, right? And we are spending our money like anything. That's what I'm saying to you. You have to identify and cut the unnecessary expenses. It's quite difficult as of now you are feeling, but once you start implementing this, you will see the result.
Okay, and also you are trying to lean towards the real estate investments, but generally real estate investments are too big. Without loans, it will be very difficult, and most of us, alhamdulillah, we don't
No,
want to take the loans.
I told you, I don't suggest taking a loan and then investing in the real estate. I said to you very clearly, when you have to have the extra money lying with you in the bank, in your personal account, then definitely you have to invest in the real estate. But this is not wisely advised to take a loan and put into the real estate business. No, not at all, because interest rate is very high, wherein the property will be handed over to you maybe next to 3 to 5 years. Until then you have to pay the interest. And then after that, like, when the property is delivered to you, then you have to look for renting purpose only. But no, if you have the extra money with you, even though, this is what I'm saying to you, if you have the proper savings, then definitely you have the good amount of money at the end of, like, 2, 3, 4, 5 years time. Then you start investing in little properties. Don't put in luxurious apartment or luxurious properties, because in Hyderabad, Pune, Mumbai, there are luxurious properties are available, which is very high, maybe above 1 crore, 2 crore, 5 crores, which is not possible for, like, professional or common people who are having salaries like 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh, or maybe 50,000, 70,000. You have to manage your budget according to your savings and put into the real estate business. Right?
Yeah, but still investing such a big amount is also very difficult, right? With just the savings. So
Yeah,
I would
Zia,
prefer.
Zia, bhai, I don't know about your source of income. According to the source of income, you can contact me in a separate window. I can suggest you something
Okay.
because I need to
Thanks,
do the
thanks.
nice analysis with you. Your need, your interest, your concern, and your expectations. Unless and until if I don't do nice analysis with you, it is too early to give my feedback to you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, sir.
Yes. Any questions?
Yes. There is one more on the chat.
Okay.
If you see, Abdul Azeem Bhai is asking, please provide examples of halal Sharia compliant tools, apps, and mutual fund opportunities.
That you need to go on to the chittorgarh.com website. Okay, chittorgarh website, and then you can see a lot of good options are available there. If you put search halal stock shares, you will find a lot of good information over there, and then you can
Maybe you can
go.
type. Maybe you can type on the chat.
1 second. Huh? One second. 1 second. I'll check the spelling. I'm checking the spelling actually.
Sure.
You can go to this website, chittorgarh.com. There are a lot of options are available. And if you put on search Islamic Sharia compliance stock or halal stock, you will find good information over there. Even though you can go to livemint.com.
That it's not opening.
Sorry?
Chittorgarh.com is not opening.
Chittorgarh.
Yeah.
This is the spelling CHITTORGARH.com. www.chittorgarh.com. Yeah, spelling सही है.
Yeah. Got it. Got it.
Working?
Yeah. It's
Working.
working for me. I just copied and pasted.
Yeah. We need to have.
Again, there is one more website, screener.com. You will get a lot of good information over there. Any question?
There is another question: how to plan for medical emergencies?
How to plan for medical emergency? See, medical emergency could be small or big, actually, right? But if you have early savings from your profession or from your business, I don't suggest for medical insurance or something like that because which is not allowed in our religion, basically, right? But it depends upon you, if you want to have that kind of insurance and all. And even though in multinational companies nowadays, there is a kind of insurance they are covering for their own employees and their family members. But my suggestion would be early saving is much, much better for this. And that emergency fund that you need to understand. In emergency fund, whatever amount you can put it maximum, it is always better for you. I mean, medical emergency could be like anything, no? It start maybe from 10,000 to 10 lakh or maybe 1 crore. Because nowadays मेडिकल बहुत ज्यादा एक्सपेंसिव हो गया है. So better to have always like savings for your emergency fund and plan accordingly as per your income.
There is another question. Any thoughts on passive income source for IT professionals?
Yes, in IT profession, I believe like if you are working for regional companies or multinational companies, if your income is like, but average income, I would say it would be like you are getting like 15 lakh per annum, 20 lakh per annum, 25 lakh per annum. But while residing in Hyderabad, uh, as compared to other cities, Hyderabad is like very affordable kind of rents. Or if you have your own home, definitely you can save a lot of amount of money. And that savings, if you want to put in a real estate, because you have to see the projects nowadays, like Bangalore, Hyderabad, or in Hyderabad, outskirts of Hyderabad, there is a lot of development happening, and that project will start maybe next 5 years, 10 years time, and that property will be developed in next 10, 15 years time. So if you are going to have the EMI plan, if they have the flexibility in payment plan, definitely you are trying to put the money there, because it will give a lot of good opportunity for appreciation of your property or appreciation of your savings. As you know that if you see my case study on my YouTube channel, I made it on Dubai's 1% man, Mr. Rizwan Sajan. See, earlier when I was in Dubai, we were having dream to have our own home in Dubai. But that time there was no freehold property. That time there was no flexible payment plan. Now this guy, he started amazing plan. Like if I'm to stay in Dubai for 2 bedroom flat, I need to pay 6,000. Sorry, I need to pay 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 dirham rent. If I'm to save that and I pay for 1% payment plan, definitely down the line, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years time, I would have my own home there in Dubai. So we can have the same concept in Hyderabad also, because you need to see the payment plan of that particular developer or real estate company. And if you can manage that payment plan, definitely you can invest there. And after down the line, 5 years, 7 years time, you'll see your own properties, which is having very high ROI and appreciation. So I encourage you to visit my YouTube channel and to see that Rizwan Sajan's case study. After that, many people they start implementing the payment plan in Dubai, and this is the innovative idea done by Rizwan Sajan only, 1% payment plan, and that's the reason this guy is known as 1% man of Dubai. Okay. So, dear friends, I need your Google reviews on my YouTube, on my channel, please. You just visit SY Business Consultancy and put your reviews there. Any more questions?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think 3:30 now. So
Sorry.
if anyone has any questions, they can reach out to your LinkedIn as well. So we'll stop here.
1 second. I'm putting my. You can type either on Google or YouTube. You will find this and put your reviews over there, please. Okay, Shahid bhai, what do you say?
No, I think now it's time to close here. So if any further questions are there, you can they can reach out to you at your LinkedIn,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks
So
for joining.
indeed, it is a pleasure to connect with you all.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of insights
Thank
for
you.
getting the financial freedom. Hope all the participants enjoyed this session, and they will be more particular about managing their finance now.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm putting my mobile number here.
Okay.
You can contact me for further queries, inshallah. Okay.
Jazakallah.
Have a nice Sunday and enjoy the Sunday.
Jazakallah khairan kathira wa jaza.
Thank you very much.